JV team doing pretty well. What's our record, JR?
2-1. We have wins over Romeo and Stony Creek and a loss against Athens. But overall, the team has done real well, and they're going to try to pick up where the freshman team, freshmen just beat Lake Orion, so trying to make it a clean sweep today.
Now, this broadcast right here will be going to Lake Orion as well, so we do have to say Lake Orion names this time, JR.
Oh, okay. Well, being that's why I'm a Lake Orion grad. I don't know if you knew that or not.
I did not.
I am a Lake Orion grad. I'm happy to do that. Yeah, absolutely. So we'll definitely share, and we've got the roster right here, and we'll do our best not to butcher the names from Lake Orion.
Yep.
They have a large squad. Boy, the list is a full page long when Oxford's is about a half a page. So they got a nice big squad, and they do. Lake Orion's got one somewhat of a legendary coach and a legendary program over there.
Absolutely. They've had a lot of success for a lot of years there.
The kickoff is getting ready to happen. Number 2, Parker Blust, ready to kick off. Parker kicks the ball deep. Looks like number
right on the 1.
18 for the Wildcats. Brings the ball out over the 25 to the 27-yard line where he's stacked up by the Dragons. That's Terrion James Daniel on the return. Most all of Oxford is sophomores, 10th graders. And we don't have a listing of what the Lake Orion players are. So the Wildcats will start out with the ball on the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Opening carry of the 2015 Lake Orion versus Oxford JV football game.
That was actually a pretty good return if you look at it. Look at the yardage. He caught that ball on the 1.
Yeah, 27-yard return's a nice return. Handoff. Pitch back, flea flickered. Number 12 throws the ball deep. He's got a wide open receiver. Number 22 makes a nice adjustment on the ball, makes the catch. Number 22 is Sergio Borg. Parker Fleming with a nice throw out there. The old flea flicker. Ryan Miller, number 11, flipped it back to Parker. There is a flag on the play. Let's see where it's at. The Stripes aren't bringing it back. Ineligible man downfield. That play will go for naught.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man. What a great way to start it out, though. Pretty exciting, wasn't it?
It was. He had to wait on that pass.
He did. Had that ball been thrown, but he was, let's see, 27-yard line. He caught it at the 40. I mean, that was a whale of a throw. That was almost a 30-yard throw.
Yes, it was.
So Oxford gets a 5-yard penalty. It goes in the book as a 5-yard penalty, but in reality, that was like a 50-yard penalty.
Yeah.
Take that big gainer away. So, number 12, again, that's Parker Fleming. Looks over the defense as it gets set. Referees are getting in position. Looks like they're straightening out the flagmen.
Still about 80 degrees out here.
Oh, it's gorgeous out. It's very warm. There's no question about that. As the game continues, it'll cool off for sure. You're still not sure where this ball is going to be marked. All right, there we go. Ball on the 21-yard line. 1st down and 10 to go. Actually, that's not right either. It's 1st and 20.
Oh, here we go.
Good run. Ball back up over the 30-yard line.
Hudson, the ball carrier.
Hudson was a carrier. Nice job getting about 9 of those 10 yards back, so it's going to bring up a 2nd down and 11. We got the clock and the flagmen. Got to get on the same page here. We got it all straightened out now.
Good.
That was a great run. 9 yards
9
is a
yards.
nice hunk of change.
Yes, it was. Number 24.
For the Wildcats?
Was that who ran it?
I don't know. I don't see a 24. We'll find out. Wildcats have some size in this JV squad. Fleming takes the snap. Fakes the handoff to number 31, rolls out.
Oh!
And a great catch by the Wildcats. Number 14. He was juggling the ball, got hit right in his midsection, and still brought the ball in. That was an incredible catch. That's 84, Shane Brown on the catch. He's injured on the play. He's short of the 1st down or it's going to be real close. I'm sure they're going to have to do a measurement. Nope, they're giving the Wildcats a first down. Shane Brown still down on the ground. The Wildcat was up in the air, stretched out, had the ball in his fingertips, and one of the Dragons hit him in his midsection and buckled him. But he still managed to reel in the ball. It was a great catch. I'm sure it won't be on ESPN highlights tonight, but it was still a good catch.
And how he hung on to that ball after taking that lick.
That was incredible. Now, see, that's how good a trainer that we had there. As soon as he got on the field, he stood right up and walked off.
Andrew McDonald?
Andrew McDonald, he's amazing. He didn't even have to do anything. He just showed up, and the kid stood up and walked off.
He's a good one.
Yeah. I think Brown just got the wind knocked out of him. He took one right in the midsection, so that's all it was. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Did a nice job making up for that first penalty. Fleming, still under center. Hands the ball off. Nice cutback. Good job by the Dragon defense. Devin Hudson carried the ball. He had that nice run earlier. About a 2-yard run. Sokolowski on the tackle for the Dragons. Not sure what the Dragons' record is so far this year in their traditional green and white uniforms. Wildcats, home of the blue turf.
And, you know, it's funny. I went to Lake Orion, and they got green turf.
Looks odd, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Snap, fullback straight ahead. No pitch. Pulls it out. Pitches it out. Oh, great job there by number 35 for the Dragons. That's Chad Doland. Made a great open field tackle there. A gain of about 1 yard. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and 6 for the Wildcats. Looked like James Daniels had some room, but the Dragon defender swallowed him up quickly. So Parker Fleming brings the Wildcats up to the line of scrimmage. It's a 3rd down, 7 to go. Ball spotted on the 45-yard line. Fakes a handoff, rolls to his right, throws the ball, tucks it in there, out to the 50-yard line, going to be short of a first down. Ben Krause on the catch. Boy, that was a gutsy throw by number 12. I mean, he was covered, but he just fired it right into Krause. So it's going to be up a 4th and 2. Wildcats look like they're going to go for it. Coach Reason talking to his quarterback. I don't think he's ordering lunch either.
That was good for how many yards?
That was about a 4-yard carry or a reception. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 2. Ball obviously spotted on the right hash, right at midfield. The Wildcats have had some luck running the ball, so Coach Reason calls a timeout.
Timeout, Oxford.
How long has Randy been coaching here?
In Oxford, in the Oxford School District, I'm going to say he's been a minimum of 12 years.
That long?
10, 12 years.
Yeah.
He's got his oldest son is coaching at Hope College.
Oh, okay.
And I think his other son is there as well, isn't he? He's playing safety for Hope College.
No, wow.
I believe that's an NAIA school. Is it? No? D1, D2?
Yep, D3.
D3 school. So we're 8:23 here in the first quarter. The Wildcats are facing a 4th down and 2 at midfield. Coach Reason has his Wildcats around him. He sends in the play. Obviously a big play early in the contest. Coach Reason wants to take control of this game. Straight ahead with the fullback.
Oh.
Boy, it's going to all
That's
depend on
pretty
the
close.
spot. That was a great hit by the middle linebacker.
Ben Krause, the ball carrier.
Krause had a good head of steam, and he just got stood up. But it's all about the spot. Boy, if he got it, he got it barely. And they're going to call a timeout for a measurement.
Boy, I can't.
Boy, it sure looked like it sure looked like Kraus had it, and he got hit. And when he did, he went back. But I think his forward progress it's going to be within an inch or two.
Yeah, we will find out.
Yes, indeed. Let's hope that. Look at that. He is a couple inches short. That was just a great hit by the middle linebacker. I'm not sure what number it was. Gutsy call by the coach. So now we'll see what this defense can do.
First down for the Dragons at their own 48.
Dragons get the ball for the first time today. Ball on their own 48-yard line. Great field position. What do we got? Number 16 is the quarterback. That's Jonathan Marshall. 34 is the up back. Looks like number 23 is the tailback. He fumbled the ball. 23 fumbled the ball.
On the field,
that's Dylan Frank. Frank did a good job of getting back there, but boy, it just looked like he never got it in the old breadbasket, and all of a sudden it was on the ground. Good job by the Wildcats to try to get the ball. Frank did a good job of getting it and getting to the ground.
Well, the fortunate part is they still have good field position.
Yeah.
They're still at the...
Lost 8 yards, and they're still in good shape. Second down, 18. Jonathan Marshall hands it right back to number 23, and he's stacked up. Right there's number 18 for the Wildcats, James Daniel. He was the first one to hit him.
May have been number 31, Devin Hudson.
Devon Hudson in on the tackle as well. Going to bring up a third down and 20, a loss of 2 on that play. So the Wildcats defense is doing a great job. The Dragons offense is doing a good job, but they're going the wrong direction.
They're going the wrong way. They're going the right direction for Oxford.
Well, for Oxford, yeah. But remember, this is going back to Lake Orion.
Yeah.
And I got to be somewhat safe with my alma mater, right?
Well, see, they're having a hard time coming uphill. They're
Yeah, there you go.
Oxford.
Whoop, high snap. Good job by number 16 to get it in. Corrals it in. Good pitch out to the 50-yard line. Got a nice move. And a great open field tackle right there by the Wildcats.
Number 16, John Marshall's pass complete to number 7.
Number 7, Stornick
Number 11, Ryan Miller.
made the catch. And young Mr. Ryan Miller, number 11, made the tackle. That was a great tackle in open field. So it's going to put the Dragons in a 4th down and 3.
That's the same young man that caught that pass that got called back, Mr. Miller.
So here again, the Dragons coaching staff, a little gutsy. Pitch to number 1. He's got open room, and he makes a move, gets a tackle. Open field, number 1's going to take it to the house. That's Higgett, Jonathan Higgett, in for the touchdown for the Dragons. That was a misdirection play. Great job by the Dragons to pull that off. Once he got by that line of scrimmage, he was untouched.
I tell you, there's some beautiful blocks there. He had no one near him.
Absolutely.
Good job, Dragons.
Well, with 5 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter, the Dragons take a 6-0 lead. Number 2, Parker Blust, kicking the extra point. It's down and up good. Blust with a strong foot.
Number 2, Parker Blust making the score.
So that's a 7-0 lead for the Dragons. Boy, the defense did a nice job there. Ryan Miller made a nice open field tackle, left the Dragons with a 4th and 3, and what a great play call by the coaching staff for the Dragons. That misdirection, and I believe it's Higgett, Jonathan Higgett, got free and took it to the house.
I'll tell you, the first couple of plays were like, wow. And then they just turned it around. What a play. And then the throw beforehand.
Yeah. Both coaches right at midfield gambling a little bit by going for it on 4th down.
That keeps Oxford, number 18, carrying on James Daniel, and number 20.
James Daniel back to receive the kick. along with Mr. Borg.
Kicking off for the Dragons, number 2, Parker.
Sergio Borg back as well.
Sounds like a soccer player, doesn't it?
Sergio?
Yeah.
Sergio's a tough kid. He plays a lot of sports. He's also a very, very skilled wrestler. I'm not sure if he's a soccer player. He may, but I know his passion is really wrestling. Very talented wrestler.
What a program we have here at Oxford.
Absolutely.
So proud of that wrestling program.
Bloss kicks the ball up.
Boy, he's got a foot, doesn't he?
He does indeed. James Daniel coming to the right side. He's got some blocking, cuts it upfield, gets the ball back out to the 25-yard line. Wildcats can't complain about their starting field position, 25-yard line. Nice job there by James Daniel. So 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. This is their second possession. They moved the ball early in their first possession, but turned it over on downs near midfield, and the Dragons took it into the house for a 7-0 lead. 5:30 to go here in the opening quarter. Start of rivalry week.
That's right.
Here, Lake Orion versus Oxford.
And then not this week, but next week, I believe, is our homecoming.
The first week of October.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
Okay.
Handoff, stacked up at the line. Wow. Nice tackle. Nice technique right there by number 57. That's Trevor Burke. Did an awesome job on that tackle.
He was not fooled at all on that one.
Now, James Daniels had some a decent head of speed, but got taken down by a real nice tackle by number 57. Wildcats find themselves in a 2nd and 9, 4:40 to go here in the opening quarter. Parker Fleming looks over the defense, takes the snap, pitches the ball out to number 10, taking it around the left side. He's got some running room. He's going to be real close to the first down. That's Jackson Marion.
And Jackson Marion, the ball carrier. Making the tackle.
Nice job. Nice kind of student body left. A lot of blocking, but there's a flag on the play. Lake Orion coaches are pointing back towards Oxford. And it looks like it is against Oxford. So another big gainer going back against Oxford because of a penalty.
Against Oxford.
Block in the back.
Penalties marked off. Repeat 2nd down.
So that's going to put them in a 2nd and 14. Boy, they had a lot of room to run over there. I didn't see the block, but the Stripe guys did.
So did Lake Orion.
Yeah. They might have influenced the referees. What do you think?
That's nice of them to help them out.
Yeah, well, Lake Orion is a nice group of guys.
We will be getting they are going to be covering the varsity game, and we're going to run their commentators on our station. So
awesome. 2nd down, 14. Fleming in the shotgun, takes the snap, rolls to his right, cuts the ball upfield, got a lot of running room. Parker Fleming gets the ball just shy of the 30-yard line. Nice gain.
Tackle made by number 22, Nick Butterworth.
Butterworth on the stop for the Dragons. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 6. Second drive for the Wildcats. Second drive and 2 costly penalties on offense.
That has been the killer for Oxford.
7-0 Dragons. First quarter, 3 minutes, 20 seconds to go. Parker Fleming stays in the shotgun. Snaps a little low. He rolls a little to his right. He's got an open receiver. Catches it out there with number 22. Nice throw. Sergio Borg on the catch.
Number 22, Sergio Borg. Making the tackle, number 57.
Boy, there was 2 receivers. Number 10, Myron was right there as well, and that typically isn't designed that way.
Oxford first down.
But that's a first down for the Wildcats. Great job covering up for that penalty. First down, ball on the 41-yard line. Wildcats are headed south. This is kind of the way an Oxford Orion game should be. Lake Orion's defending the south and Oxford defending the north. Fleming hands the ball off to number 10. 10, Myron goes over the left side. Myron's got a lot of room. Myron on the left side. 2 men to beat. He makes a nice cutback. And he's surrounded by Dragons, but that's a great run for number 10, Jackson Myron.
Wow.
And there are no flags on the play. So this one's not coming back. Great blocking by the left side of that line. And once he got on the other side, Myron got up to speed in a hurry. Good hustle by the Dragons to run him down. First and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball on the 20-yard line. Trying to even this game up at 7. 2 minutes, 20 seconds to go.
Nothing like a 40-yard run.
Yeah.
I like
Helps
that.
your stats. Parker Fleming looks into the sun. Boy, it's a bright one today. Snap is good. It's a quick read. Throws the ball here to number 11. Got a good block from Sergio Borg. That's Ryan Miller. There's another one of those wrestlers. Now, I watched Ryan Miller, Sergio Borg, when they were in 3-4 years old. Started watching them wrestling with their older brothers and playing junior Wildcat football. Kind of interesting to see him now playing for JV.
They grow right in front of your eyes, don't
They do. Fleming takes a handoff, another quick slant.
Ooh.
Nice job by number 22 there, Sergio Borg, to knock that ball down. It could have been trouble. Little timing play there. Timing was off.
He was open.
Yeah,
He was open.
those quick pops. That stops the clock with 1:18 to go here in the first. Wildcats third down and about 3 yards to go. Ball spotted on the 13-yard line.
This is all set up by the Jackson 41-yard run.
Need to get to the 10 for a first down. Looking to get the tying score here in the first quarter. Fleming hands the ball off over the right side. Lots of running room. Right there it is into the end zone for number 31 for the Wildcats. That's Devon Hudson. Nice blocking by the right side of the offensive line. Hudson went in nearly untouched. So the Wildcats score a touchdown with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go here, making the score 7-6.
Wow. I say it took us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plays.
6 plays.
Not bad.
Not at all. Zachary Sherwin in to kick the extra point. Try to tie this game up.
You know what's also nice about this is that it wasn't just one guy.
No, everybody got involved there. Great throwing by the quarterback. Spots down is good. Kick is good. So that ties the score with 1 minute and 10 seconds to go. Nice tight ball game here between the Wildcats and the Dragons.
Exciting ball game.
Absolutely.
Lots of throwing, nice runs.
There were some nice runs. There's been a lot of trickeration plays. Trickeration plays is when they try to trick you.
Yeah.
And they got misdirections and flea flickers. And
You know, sometimes JV football is more fun to watch than varsity. It's kind of like college is more fun to watch than
varsity
pros.
football at this level. By this level, I mean Division I, high school football, OAA. This white division is tough football.
Yeah.
It's tough football. There's
And
there's no team in this division that doesn't take their football serious.
And then most of them they're not doing the trickery plays. They're more conservative, hard,
Yeah.
good solid football.
So Sherwin off to kick the ball off at the 40-yard line.
Number 1, Johnny Haggett.
Jonathan Haggett, who scored the touchdown for the Wildcats, is back
You mean for
for the Dragons.
Dragons, yeah.
Yep. I'm not sure who the other one
Don't
on
kick
the
it
other
to
side
him.
is.
He's good.
Yeah, he got some wheels. No flat tires on that man. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. That'll be a penalty on the Wildcats.
How'd you like that balloon going over top during the
Well, it wasn't kind of, a F5 fighter or an F-16 fighter, but it was kind of cool. So the Dragons will start this drive out on the 35-yard line.
Your own 35.
Ball gets kicked out of bounds as a high school team. You get it on the 35-yard line. I think that's pretty consistent through college and the pros as well. So the Dragons kind of went south to go north the last drive. Let's see how they do it this time. Jonathan Marshall, number 16, is their quarterback. Number 23 in the backfield is Dylan Frank. Number 1 on the carry. We know who that is, Jonathan Haggett.
Number 1, Johnny Haggett, the ball carrier.
Wow. Once again, he get good yardage.
Tackle may have been number 53.
Going to bring up a 2nd down and 9 yards on the play.
2nd and 1.
Yeah, I think we're going to be seeing Haggett quite a bit.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to know what grade he's in. Maybe he's a senior playing down here and we don't have to deal with him at the varsity level.
I doubt it.
I doubt it as well.
Where do they get all their talent down there?
Jonathan Marshall, there's flags all over the
All
place.
over.
That typically looks like illegal procedure. Well, the thing is, they have such a large enrollment at Lake Orion, they've got lots to choose from. They have a great youth program, so they start them young, just like we're doing with our junior Wildcats. But, boy, they got a lot of athletes to pull from.
Yeah.
That's a big school district.
2nd down and 6.
So with the penalty, it's going to make it a 2nd down and 6. But we won't get a playoff before the start of the second quarter. So, after 1, Wildcats 7, Dragons 7.
We got a ball game.
We got a ball game on the blue turf.
7.
Had a little interview with the cheerleaders today.
Did you now?
Yeah, sometimes I got to do that rough stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, nice.
Hey, I got news for you. Sometimes dealing with teenage girls is rough stuff.
No, I have a couple myself.
There you go. See? You're suited for that job.
Yeah.
You get all that practice being a dad.
Yep.
I came in about halfway through that freshman game. That parking lot's full.
Oh, yeah, it is.
I mean, there's a lot of people here. I mean, there's not a lot in the stands, so there must be more things going on in the school, but it's a decent crowd for a JV football game.
Well, it's a beautiful night. It's on the hill. Plus, we're playing people that are right next door to us.
Yeah. The old South Oxford, North Lake Orion thing.
Now, I don't know if we're considered a rivals. We were in the past of them, but
trust me,
I think Clarkston's kind of their rival. Though.
I don't think it's kind of like going back to the Ohio State and Michigan State for Michigan thing. Okay, we got the reverse. Nice job by number 8 staying home. That's Zach Sherwin stayed home, and the ball carrier ran right into him. Haggett was the ball carrier. Great job there for the Wildcats. Yeah, I'm sure they circle it. I'm sure Clarkston is probably more important in their eyes. But anytime it's a Lake Orion-Oxford contest, it's a rivalry. Anytime in this state blue and gold goes against green and white, it's a rivalry.
That's true. That's true. Even though Ohio State is usually the one they're up against.
3rd and 7.
Look out. Big hole.
First down. Nice run. Number 23 on the carry. Dylan Frank.
Tackle number 22, Sergio Borg.
Sergio Borg made the tackle. Not before a first down.
First down for the Dragons.
Ball's on the 49-yard line of the Dragons. 1st and 10. Just starting the second quarter. 7-7 ball game. Jonathan Marshall was at the line, but there's a whistle. Stoppage in play here. Number 64 has to come off the field for some reason. That's Nick Peters. Coming in is 57, Trevor Burke for him. Not sure what that was all about. So here we go. The clock's running at 11 minutes to go. Tie ball game. John Marshall hands the ball off number 34.
Beautiful
34's got
block.
lots of room.
Look out.
Look out. Number 34's off to the races. Sergio's chasing him down. Sergio gets there but can't get to him. That's Christopher Cade with a nice run from the 49-yard line. 49-yard line. 51-yard touchdown scamper by the Dragon.
I'll tell you, he got some beautiful blocks out here on the end there and just left him wide open there.
Well, and again, it was misdirection. So they brought him in motion, and the quarterback handed it off to him quickly. I think the flow for the Wildcats was going to their left. Boom, and they ran to the right. Wildcats getting ready to kick the extra point. Snap is high. Number 1 brings it down, and we know who that is. That's Higgett.
No good.
Higgett didn't get into the end zone, so that extra point. Now, there's a big play right there.
That could be. Yeah, down to the game.
People don't think 1 point's big in a game like this. It's going to go back and forth. It certainly could be. Snap was high. Higgett did a great job of getting it. Tried to get the snap down, but the kicker realized it was going to get blocked if he kicked it, so he bailed out, and Higgett tried to run it in. So the Wildcats will get the ball back with about 10 minutes and 40 seconds to go here in the second quarter, trailing 13-7.
Back deep for Oxford, number 22.
We got Sergio Borg back,
Borg and number 18, Tyrion.
as well as James Daniel. It's Tyrion James Daniel. One of those 3 name guys.
Yeah, got a lot of them nowadays. If our job wasn't hard enough as it is.
Absolutely.
Kicking off for the Dragons, number 2, Parker Bluss.
One of the Bluss family. My daughter played soccer with some Bluss family members. I know this young man.
I had a friend from Europe see one of my lists of our games and was amazed at all the different cultures that we had in our rosters. He was from Europe, and
Bluss kicks the ball. Fielding is number 10, Marion Jackson. Gets the ball up just shy of the 20-yard line. Oh, that's 18. That's Tyrion James Daniel. Boy, that 10 and the 18 are kind of hard to see.
they are. I thought it was just me, but yep.
So the Wildcats take over on offense, ball on the 19-yard line, just shy of the 20. First and 10. Actually, they're going to spot it on the 20.
That's a good spot.
It is. Good place to start. Parker Fleming, gone all the way, quarterback so far. In motion, number 11, handoff, 31. Coming over the left side, going to get about 2 yards.
Number 31, Devin Hudson, the ball.
That's 31, Devon Hudson.
34, Chris Cade.
Cade on his tackle for the Dragons.
Second down.
Gain of 2 yards on the play, going to bring up a second down and 8. Under 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Lake Orion Dragons versus the Oxford Wildcats, 2015. Freshman game earlier was won by the Wildcats. Fleming, once again in motion, is Miller. Handoff over the right side. Looked like number 10.
Number 10.
Jackson Marion.
Jackson Myron, the ball carrier. Into the tackle, number 34.
Nice gain on the play. Gets the ball up over the 25-yard line to the 26. Going to bring up a third down and 4. Wildcats using the basic same formations and plays as our varsity program.
Which I'm sure is designed that way.
Well, absolutely. That's the whole reason to have them. Parker Fleming looks over the defense as he comes to the line. Got Ben Krause in the backfield with him. He's in the shotgun. Takes the snap, hands it to Krause. Krause got a big hole. Krause going to get the first down. Good hard running by number 4, Ben Krause. Great job at the point of attack by the offensive line of the Wildcats. Krause got over the line of scrimmage before he even got touched. So the Wildcats will get a first down, ball on the 34-yard line.
Gain of about 6.
Very nice play. Good call by the coaching staff.
What I like is 3 different runners. Hudson, Myron, Krause.
Develop. That's what JV means. Parker Fleming. In motion, big number 84, Shane Brown. Handoff over the left side. Lots of running room. Good job by number 10. That's Jackson Myron again. M-I-R-O-N.
Carries good for an Oxford first down. Ball to spot the Oxford 48.
Myron. So another first down for the Wildcats. 2 yards shy of midfield. On the ball's on the 48-yard line. Fleming barks out the signals. Brown in motion, goes to the right side. Ball goes to the right side. It's Jackson again, gets over the 50.
That may be number 57, Trevor Burke.
Trevor Burke on the tackle for the Dragons. 7 minutes, 30 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Dragons up 13-7. Wildcats on the move, got the ball on the 20, now they're up at midfield.
Just chipping away here and there, aren't they?
Well, this is one of those typical Oxford drives. Grind it out, long possession.
This is our third possession of the game.
Third possession of the game. We have one touchdown and we turned it over on downs once. Parker Fleming. In motion again is number 84, Brown. Goes to the right side. This time they run away from it. Right behind the line of scrimmage is a host of Dragons. Number 67 was there first. That's Downey. 55 was also there. Oh, Sokolowski.
Third down.
Sokolowski. So that was a loss of, looked like 1 yard on the play. So it's going to bring up a third down and 9 for the Wildcats. Last time they were at fourth down territory here, or they went for it on fourth down. It was a 4th and 3, I believe. Fleming in the shotgun, rolls to the, he's got lots of running room. Fleming to run out of bound early. Oh, he's not going to like himself when he sees that on tape. He had room. We got a Dragon down on the field. But he does make this a manageable fourth down play for sure. Boy, he had room.
He did.
He had room. He stepped out of bounds early. The injured Dragon, I believe, is number 53. No, they don't have a 53.
50-something here, maybe.
55 has been all over the field, so I don't know if that's him or not. Solowski. Looks like maybe a 57. Trevor Burke. Yeah, I believe that's who it is. It's Trevor Burke. You know, I have a nice set of binoculars at home. You think I would bring them?
Every year. We say that every game.
Maybe we'll send in a voucher to OCTV to get us a set of binoculars. So Burke gets up, walks off on his own power. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 2 for the Wildcats with 6 minutes to go here in the second quarter. They trail 13-7. Big play here early in the contest.
About 2 yards to go.
2 yards to go. They've got the powerhouse. Boom, straight ahead with number 4. He's going to get the first down. Ben Krause, but great blocking by the whole offensive line. They went shoulder to shoulder and just pushed. Great job. Good call by the offensive coaches.
First down for Oxford.
So that's a first down. That's a big pickup here just before the half.
Close to about 3 yards on that run.
Absolutely. Well,
and the whole line.
It wasn't really a run. It was more like a group walk.
That whole line just moved.
It was a group shove is what it was. Borg off to the left. Miller off to the right. Fleming. Krause. Oh,
nice
throws it out. Throws it out there to big number 84. That's Shane Brown. Brown showing great hands again. That ball was down low. He went and got it. and got another first down for the Wildcats.
Making the tackle, number
Nice
22.
play right there. Boy, they like Fleming's arm. They do give him a chance to throw the ball quite a bit, don't they?
They do, and I was very surprised that they did. Nice job. So was Lake Orion.
Lake Orion was a bit surprised. Tight end Shane Brown. That's 2 or 3 catches for him today. Fleming. Back to throw again. Throws the ball out. Number 22.
Look out!
Tips it in the air. That's Borg. Tipped it in the air. And the Wildcat number 35,
Intercepted by number 35.
Chad Dolan,
Chad Dolan making the tackle.
found it
56.
and ran it back up over the 30-yard line to about the 35. He's going to mark it at the 33.
Dragons ball, 1st and 10 at their own 33.
Wow, and they were
Yeah.
doing so well.
Yeah, Borg reached back to try to make the catch, and it deflected off his hands up in the air. And number 35, Chad Dolan, aware, spotted it, and grabbed it.
That is the second time Fleming threw behind the runner so far today. Another time down towards the end zone.
That was in the same receiver both times. So I don't know if it's a timing thing between the two of them or what it is, but I'm sure they'll get it worked out. Number 16 for the Wildcats. The Dragons. Back to throw.
Nice
smoked
looking.
in the backfield.
Wow.
Coming untouched from the right side was number 20.
Number 12.
That's Scott Wyatt, or Wyatt Scott.
Backfield.
If it's a 20 or 28, can't tell. He's
28.
number 28, the guys with the binoculars say. So that's Coda Burr. That was a great hit and a good job by the quarterback, number 16, Jonathan Marshall, not to fumble that ball. Lost to 6 on the play. Handoff straight ahead to number 22. Big fella, Butterworth.
Jordan Lewis, the ball carrier.
Oh, 32. We do got to get some binoculars. Jordan Lewis on the carry. He's a big fella, that
He
Jordan
is
Lewis.
a very big guy. Remember the refrigerator?
Yeah, Refrigerator Perry. Taking a page out of Coach Rowley's playbook. Pound the rock. Rolling out is Marshall. Marshall showing great athleticism. A number of Wildcats had a shot at him. He finally gets brought down by Sergio Borg.
Brought down by number 22, Sergio Borg.
He scrambles well.
He did. Well, that was a 3rd down play, so the Wildcats hold on defense forced the Dragons for the first punt of the ball game. Jimmy Demo and Sergio Borg back to catch the punt. Jimmy Demo is one of my fine young bowlers. Kicks coming over towards Sergio. Sergio runs up and makes a sliding catch, showing good hands there to Sergio Borg.
Sergio Borg on the return.
Good field position,
Great
Jar.
field position. You know, and the mistakes of what stopped the Wildcats. Dragons are putting up a nice defense, but the Wildcats are moving the ball with the exception of a few mistakes.
13-7.
13-7, 2:50 to go exactly. So the Wildcats looking to tie this game up and then take the lead just before the half. Parker Fleming, quarterback the entire way so far. Puts the ball down on his hip. Wide open's number 4. That's Ben Krause. Ben
That's a big
Krause
first
showing
down.
tough running right there. Nice play.
Number 4, Ben Krause.
Boy, Ben Krause did a great job once he caught the ball, lowering his shoulder and getting extra yards. But Parker Fleming putting that ball down on his hip reminded me of that quarterback from last year up on varsity who did a great job hiding the ball, the Magic Man.
Oh, yes. That would be Glacier Wallington.
Indeed. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Fleming trying to get outside. Looked like there might... Oh, he threw it away.
Flag on the field.
So let's see what the flag is. It looks like holding against the Wildcats.
Yep.
Holding.
So good job by Fleming to throw that ball away, but They marked the holding call off from the point of the infraction,
Oh.
and it's going to be 10 yards, and he was way in the backfield. So, there again, a big mistake by the young Wildcat team. Out comes number 11, Ryan Miller.
This is killer. This is.
Well, it's first down. Wildcats have got country mile to go.
41
Pitch out
yards.
to number 2. Nice job. I'm not going to say numbers because it's really hard to read them.
Number 8. Zach
That was number 8. Zach Sherwin
Maybe number 22.
did a great job catching the ball, turning it upfield. They get back to midfield. It's going to leave them approximately 5, 10, 15, 19 yards for a first down. Second down, 19 to go. Inside 1 minute, 20 seconds to go. Second quarter, Dragons lead 13-7. Back to throw is Fleming. Fleming pulls it down and runs.
Ooh.
Gets the ball up over the 45-yard line. Going to bring up a third down and 13.
Third down and 14.
Good job by Fleming. Inside a minute, the Wildcats still have one timeout left. The Dragons have 3. So I think they're both content to let the clock run out here. Wildcats get a first down. They'll surely stop it on their own again. And they will not get the first down. Number 18 on the catch, Terry and James Daniel. That's going to be probably the last play of this first half. No, timeout by the Dragons. They want to take a shot. See what happens here. So Coach Reason has to decide whether he's going to punt the ball or go for it on fourth down.
Lake Orion does have that big break playability.
They do. They have big playability, and they have the lead 13-7. Yeah, both of their touchdowns have not been on sustained drives. They've been on big plays.
So what do? Do you put it to special teams, or do you just try to?
Well, with 16.5 seconds now, the deal is Lake Orion's got 2 timeouts, and as soon as this play's over, the clock will stop on the change of possession. But so they might be able to get one play on offense. So I think he's going to punt it here, push him back as far as he can. So we need to make sure we get a real good snap here.
Haggett back.
No surprise there. Number 1 can really fly. Snap is good. Kick is good. And it's away from number 1. Oh, what a great kick.
That's a beautiful kick.
7-yard line. Good job by the kicker. That would be number 8, Zachary Sherwin.
First and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Good job. I would venture to guess that the Dragons will take a knee and take us to the half. So what kind of exciting things are happening on Oxford Community TV these days?
Well, we just got done covering a girls volleyball game. And
Awesome.
They are doing very well. Doing all the sports this fall, like always.
We like to welcome all of our Lake Orion viewers, I guess it would be.
Yep.
This game is being shared with the Lake Orion Community TV, as well as they're going to record the varsity game tomorrow night and share it with us. So there is great respect between the two communities.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
The programs do like to battle each other, but there is great respect. So at the half, 13-7, Dragons. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
Stop it. A lot of like going up like that.
It was a very closely played first half, as the score would indicate. 13-7, the Dragons are on top right now.
If not for an interception, yeah, it could have been a lot different. But I'll tell you, both teams looking very good. Nobody running away with it.
No, and it really, that's the tale of the first half. Like, Orion hasn't really had a lot of mistakes. Oxford has. So Oxford eliminates those mistakes. This game gets even tighter. Good boot. Big number 3 for the Dragons. Pierce Burke takes the ball over the left side.
Wow.
Nice return by Pierce Burke. Up over the 40-yard line.
That's over a 20-yard run.
Well, it's like an 80-yard run if you go north and south versus east and west and all that.
True.
He ran a long way to get there. So the Wildcats defense needs to step it up here and maybe get a turnover. Dragons are looking to go up 2 scores. So let's see who's going to be quarterback in the second half. Number 16 for the Dragons, John Marshall again. Or still. Stacked up at the line. Short gain on the play. Number 23 for the Dragons, Dylan Frank. Good job by the defensive line of the Wildcats. Nice conservative play by the Dragons to come out here. You think maybe they might be setting something up?
Maybe.
Second down, 9, 11:20 to go. 13-7, Dragons on top of the Wildcats here at Oxford Wildcat Stadium. Lake Orion versus Oxford 2015. Pitch. Coming to the right side is Dylan. Dylan's got plenty of blockers. He gets up over the first down marker into Wildcat territory.
Dylan Frank, the ball carrier.
Dylan Frank did a great job of staying behind his blockers.
Dale Munson, first down for the Dragons. Falls on the Oxford 44-yard line.
Nice looking blockers coming around
That was
the
like
corner like that.
student body right. They just sent everybody over there, and they just picked off a guy in a blue shirt and let the runner run. 10:50 to go, third quarter. Jonathan Marshall takes the snap, pitches it back again to number 23. He's kind of stacked up there, but good hard running.
Number 23.
That's Dylan Frank.
Ball carrier. Tackle made by number 10, Jackson Myron.
Jackson Myron, a good job on the stop. Second down and 9. The Dragons on the opening possession here in the second half.
Sun is down a lot nicer to play.
Boy, it's
Lights
very,
are on.
very comfortable right now. This is beautiful fall weather. Early fall.
Only one more game.
Marshall.
Uh-oh.
Ton of room to the house. Number 34, Christopher Cade. Penalty on them.
Number 34.
I thought I saw a penalty flag.
I saw one too.
He got ran down. I think that was Sergio Borg that ran him down. Definitely bring in binoculars.
You say that every time.
Well, they keep putting the field further away.
You say that every time.
I know.
Horse
collar tackle by the Wildcats. So they'll half the distance to the goal, put the ball on the 2-yard line. First and goal for the Dragons. It's a good hustle to prevent the touchdown, but does leave us in a tough spot here. Whoop.
Uh-oh.
Illegal procedure by the Dragons. That'll push them back 5 yards.
Ball start against Lake Orion.
That's a helper for certain.
Lake Orion coming out and pulling out a 40-yard. All their runs, all their touchdowns are set up by these big plays.
Well, Lake Orion notoriously is a big play team. Both their varsity squad, you know, they've always had fast wide receivers and a quarterback that likes to throw the ball. Coach Bell opens that offense up. First and goal, ball in the 7-yard line. Dragons with it. Opening possession of the third quarter.
Good job, number 10.
Number 10 on the tackle. Great job by Myron Jackson, or Jackson Myron again. open room to get into the end zone, but he shut the door on him in a hurry. That was Christopher Cade, I believe, on the carry.
2nd and goal from the 3.
Second goal, 4-yard pickup. Ball's now spotted on the 3-yard line. Wildcats need a goal line stand. Dragons need to punch it in. They got that full house backfield. Rolls to his right. Throws. He throws high. Out of bounds.
Pass incomplete.
Well, solid defense right there by the Wildcats, Sergio Borg.
Are you surprised they threw?
Yeah, kind of. They got that big guy that in the first, that Jordan Lewis, I think it was, number 32. He's as big as a house. I'm surprised they didn't just put him in there and let him ram it in. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. Certainly they'll go for it on 4th. Well, maybe not. They're going to get that 2-score lead, right?
Yeah.
So 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. Dragons with the ball. This is their opening drive in the 3rd quarter and 2nd half. They've taken the ball a long way. Handoff. Number 34 is into the end zone. That's Christopher Cade. Great blocking at the point of attack. Punches it in the end zone for a Dragon touchdown. Well, they got a great kickoff return, got the ball around the 40-yard line, and they never looked back. About 5 plays, and they punched it in the end zone. Cade with most of the yardage on that. 40-yard carry earlier in the drive, and now punches it in the end zone. Dragons trying to get the extra point. Snap is good this time. The kick is up, and the kick is good. Blust punches it through.
Extra point attempt good. Scored by number 2, Parker Blust. Making the score.
So it's 20-7. Wildcats find themselves on the short end to the Dragons.
Left in the 3rd quarter.
Well, now is the time. We work so slow, we have to get going right away.
Well, we're going to need a big play. We're going to need a kickoff return. We're going to need a play on defense. Somebody's going to have to get an interception. Something's got to happen to spark this Wildcat team. They don't look as fired up as they were early in the contest.
Now, the first couple drives were nice.
Well, and look at the size, too. I mean, you're looking at, what do we have, 26, 28 kids?
Yeah.
So there's a lot of them playing 2 ways. Been a hot day. Full day of school today. Bluss lines up to kick the ball. Sergio back. With Tyron James Daniel. James Daniel does a nice job blocking the ball, picks it up. Nice job by number 62, slowing things down. Waited for his Dragons to get there.
Number 18, Terry and James Daniel on the return.
Noah Noon did a good job slowing things down, waiting for the rest of his Dragons to get there. 8:46 to go, 3rd quarter. Wildcats need a quick hit drive here.
The Oxford's ball 1st and 10.
This is Oxford's worst
Field position?
field position.
Well, let's hope it's their best result then.
Let's hope so.
Once again, we'd like to welcome our listeners and viewers from the Lake Orion Dragons Community TV. We'll enjoy the broadcast of the varsity game from you guys tomorrow. Parker Fleming hands the ball off over the left side. Good footwork and a lot of traffic right there by number 31. That's Devon Hudson. Hudson's done a nice job running the ball today.
Number 64, Nick Peters.
Very, very nice. Looks like we're getting the first down on that one.
Going to be about a yard short.
Is it a yard short?
Yep. 2nd down,
First
and,
down for Oxford.
well, the broadcasters are saying first down. Now the referees say first down.
I said first down.
You said
I
first
did.
down. I should never
did.
doubt you.
Who ran that? Myron?
Nope, that was Devon. Devon Hudson. Over the right side, flag on the play.
Flag on the field.
Clock is stopped with 7:59 to go. That flag was thrown early. So we got a holding call. Looks like they're going to walk it off against the Wildcats again.
Holding. It's Oxford.
Boy, that is another killer. They just got a nice run, got out of bad field position, and another holding call. Don't know who it was on. I'm sure the coaches do.
Yeah, I'm sure Mr. Reason knows exactly.
Number 12, Parker Fleming. Done a nice job quarterbacking the squad. Shown a nice arm tonight. Borg off to the left. Back in the shotgun. Looking for number 31. Nice catch. Nice throw. Devon Hudson again.
Devin Hudson making a tackle, number 35.
Good work.
Down.
Sure hands. Good strong throw.
Ball spotted at 27.
Gets the penalty yardage back. So it's now 2nd down and 10. Ball spotted on the 27-yard line. Coming up to the 7-minute mark in the third quarter. 20-7, Lake Orion Dragons over the Wildcats. Parker fires the ball out. Again, nice hands shown by number 31. That's Hudson. Short gain on the play.
Number 12, Parker Fleming's pass complete. Number
I think Lake Orion's just content to keep that ball in front of them, making Oxford go mistake-free.
Chris Cade, 3rd down and 7.
Well, they really, with the two touchdown lead, they just have to play conservative at this point.
Yep, make Oxford work hard. Their offense has had big strike capabilities. Does the Dragons.
Big strike. Wow.
Staying in the shotgun is Fleming. He's shown a strong arm tonight. He rolls a bit to his left, throws the ball. It's going to be picked up. Oh, right through the hands of a Dragon. He was looking at the end zone. That's Nick Butterworth. He was looking at the end zone. He was thinking pick 6.
Intended receiver Sergio Borg.
Sergio was in position. I don't know whether he didn't snap the route off soon enough, but again, that timing looked way off there. So that's going to bring up a 4th down and 7. Wildcats are going to have to boot the ball. Zachary Sherwin to kick. Defense needs to put a stop on him right here. Good snap. Solid kick. Number 1 comes up and gets the ball on the run. That's Hackett. Tackled right there by number 8.
Hackett on the return.
Again, it's Sherwin, the kicker.
Tackle made by number 8. Zachary Sherwin.
So that's going to be a 1st down for the Dragons. An outstanding field position at the Wildcat 40-yard line.
And the chain gang didn't have to move very far, did they?
Sure didn't. This is where your defense has to pick up your offense. Right here, they need to force a turnover, get them out on downs. They need to stop them right here. There's the big fella right there.
Number 32.
That's 32, Jordan Lewis. Usually on defense, you bring the house. When they throw Lewis at you, that's like bringing the whole condominium. He's a big man.
He just has to fall to a 1st down.
Well, he falls down, it's 5-yard gain. right there, 5 yards. 2nd down and 5.
It's a little more than that. He's a good runner, too.
Yes, he is. Back to throw the ball. Throws it deep. Overthrows everybody.
Good coverage.
Yes.
Good coverage.
Marshall threw the ball about 5 yards too long. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 5. That shows Lake Orion has confidence in their offense to get a 5 yards, and or that they plan on doing this in 4-down territory. So they got 2 downs to get 5 yards, and they feel pretty confident about that. And why not? They've done a nice job with it all night.
Very nice. Seemed like a pretty clean game so far, except for that one tackle over on the other
Absolutely.
side. Then
John Marshall takes the snap, pitches the ball back. They're doing the reverse. Going to be a throw. There's a wide open receiver. Can he hit him? Can he hit him? He did. Touchdown. Number 2.
Number
Parker
3,
Blust.
Burke's pass complete to number 7.
Oh, that's number 7. Casey
For a Lake Orion touchdown.
Stanicki. Wow. He was open by 10 yards.
The question was, could he throw it that far? That's
Yep.
how open he was.
Yep. And one of the Oxford
And he could.
defenders was trying to get back there and nearly got in the way, but it was a little too late.
And
So the
this
JV Dragon team starting to run up the score a little bit on the Wildcats. Score now is 27-7.
Lake Orion Dragons 27.
Now, a little earlier today, your freshman ball game was won by the Wildcats. It was close. Good contest.
That was the killer.
That was
Wow.
a tough one.
That's a tough one. Now, the first half, it was pretty
Absolutely.
even up.
Dragons are taking control of this game with 14 unanswered here in the second half.
We didn't see Frank run in the first half, I don't believe.
Who's that?
Frank for Orion. They did a few changes there, and then they went to Lewis.
Lake Orion has done a good job of mixing people up. There's no question about that.
Back deep for the Wildcats.
And,
number 22, Sergio Borg, and number 10.
That little flea flicker reverse
Kicking off for
option throw was impressive right there.
number 2, Parker Blust.
So the Wildcats have number 48, Jimmy Demo, back with Sergio Borg. They're going at the Demo. Jimmy gets the ball. Coming up the right side. Jimmy's got a little bit of room. Jimmy does a real nice job right there, getting the ball over the 30-yard line. Jimmy Demo brings it up over the left side with a good return.
Number 48, Jimmy Demo on the return.
Once again, Jimmy Demo's one of my bowlers. Outstanding young bowler. So 4:58 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats need to make something good happen. Started out with a nice return by Demo. Ball spotted on the 31-yard line. Demo earned himself a spot at tailback right here. Pitch back to Demo. Demo going over the right side. Got a head of steam. Look at Demo go. He's nice shirt tackle there, but Demo had a good head of speed over the right side with a very positive gain of 5 yards. Jimmy Demo maybe sparking this offense a little bit.
Let's hope so. He looked good.
Good hard run there. Great pitch.
Good 6-yard gain.
2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. 4 minutes, 15 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats down by 3 touchdowns. 27-20.
That sounds better than the score.
Yeah, it does. 3 touchdowns. What's 3 touchdowns?
I like the way you do that, JR.
Yeah. Fleming calls out the signals. Hands the ball off to Demo. Demo trying to get up the middle. A host of Dragons right there with number 88 and number 57.
Ball carrier. Tackle made with number 88.
Hoffman
Jacob Hoffman.
and Burke in on the tackles for the Dragon. Demo had nowhere to go. Three minutes, 33 seconds to go here in the third quarter. In the shotgun, Fleming rolls a little bit to his left, throws the ball out to number 31. Boy, it looks like they got the first down in that play. Great job. Good hands again by Hudson.
Devin Hudson making the tackle. Number 67, Trevor Downey.
First down for the Wildcats. Nice job.
Very nice job.
43-yard line.
Quick pass, wide receiver screen.
Uh-oh.
Don't run east and west, run north and south, young man. Zach Sherwin tried to make something big happen.
Number 8,
Got about 2 yards on the play.
Schrin, ball carrier, making the tackle. Number 38,
Well, I tell you, they have sure thrown the ball quite a bit here.
second
They have
down and
the
8.
Wildcats. You don't usually see that out of a blue and gold team
No, you
here at
don't.
the Oxford Stadium.
Timeout, Lake Orion.
Maybe they are getting Fleming ready to throw in the future, eh?
Well, you never can tell. The Wildcats varsity team is 1 win and 2 losses so far this year, and they're going to play a pretty tough opponent this Friday in the Lake Orion Dragons.
Very tough opponent. Yes.
I'm not sure if the Dragons are 1-2 or 0-3, but nonetheless, it's a rivalry game. The records don't matter, and
they're always tough.
They're
even
always
when
going
record,
to be absolutely.
You know? Yep.
Now I heard Clarkston lost their starting quarterback last week,
I heard that too.
so looks like the
Looks like Athens has got
Troy
quite
Athens
a run.
and Southfield are
Yeah.
the 2 teams to beat right now in the OAA.
We had Athens here last week, wasn't it?
Last week.
Yeah, they kind of beat
They
up
didn't-
on us.
They didn't leave fast enough, I'll tell you.
They didn't.
They come in and left some bruises, and
And that's a program that hasn't had success in the past, so it's kind of
no, you're
It's
right.
kind of good to see. Well, it's always good to see Oxford up there, but it's good to see someone else besides Oxford, Orion, and Clarkston.
Absolutely. Fleming in the shotgun, 2nd down, 8. He's back to throw the ball. Looking deep,
Nice
throwing it
looking
deep.
throw.
Nah, nobody out there.
Now he's got one heck of an arm.
He does have a strong arm, but that play right there just didn't have any continuity at all. Sergio Borg broke off the route, and Fleming threw the ball deep. Good thing there was no safety back there.
I think he did that on purpose.
Think so?
actually. Yeah.
Stop the clock.
I don't think he had anybody open.
2:35 to go here in the third quarter. Wildcats down 27-7 at the hands of the Lake Orion Dragons. Dragons have shown some outstanding big play capabilities, and the Wildcats have shown a propensity to shoot themselves in the foot with some big penalties.
Big penalties.
Fleming fakes the handoff, looking to throw the ball. Does. Out to big number 84. Shane Brown has done a nice job tonight. He's just going to be real close to that first down right here. He's going to bring up a real tough decision. Well, not really, because you're down 20 points. There's no decision to be made. You go for it on
That's
4th
right.
down.
Official timeout for measurement.
So they're going to bring a measurement. I think we're going to be just as short as we were on that one play earlier today. Couple inches.
We don't have our Irish working for us today, that's for sure.
That's a fact. So the varsity ball club tomorrow travels to Lake Orion, and they have a nice complex there. Even when I graduated from Lake Orion back in it was a nice complex. Now everything is turf, both their soccer fields and their football fields. So they've just done a nice job under the direction of Bill Reese as their athletic director over there. So outstanding program, outstanding school, and just a fun rivalry between Lake Orion and Oxford. And as you can see right there, the Wildcats are about 2 inches short of a first down. So I say we line big O number 84 up in the backfield and let him jump over the top.
Borg or
No,
Brown?
Brown.
Brown?
He's done a really nice job showing great hands as a tight end. I don't remember a tight end at Oxford catching as many balls at any level as Brown has caught today. So the Wildcats are getting their instructions from Coach Reason.
Any relation to Coach Brown?
What's that? I'm not sure if that's Coach Brown's son or not.
Uh-oh.
Straight ahead run, got the first down. Good job
What
by the
a
Wildcats.
Number 12.
Great job by the center. Look how far down the field he was.
I'll tell you what, I thought it was an offsides. That's how big of a jump they had.
Absolutely.
First down.
They got about
Parker
5
Fleming.
yards on that.
Fleming with the first down carry. First and 10 for the Wildcats. 2:20 to go here in the third quarter. Back to throw the ball. Fleming hits
Nice.
number 31 with a good set of hands. Once again, that's Hudson.
31.
Boy, I like this offense. I like the way it works. With the exception of those penalties, it really has moved the ball nicely.
Well, maybe we should be a throwing
Second
team
down.
if we can get in the rhythm.
Absolutely. Is the way of the game these days, isn't it? Second down and 7 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted just inside the 39-yard line. Wildcats need a score here to get back in this contest. They're down 27-7. Snap is good. Fleming puts the ball down. He's running. Breaks one tackle, cuts back, runs into a host of Dragons. Ball is spotted on the 33-yard line, 2 yards short of a first down. Nice job by Fleming to put the ball down and run. Again, almost all of the Wildcats on this team are sophomores, so they're getting some valuable playing experience. Straight ahead run by number 10 off the right side. Gets the ball up over the 25-yard line. That's Jackson Myron again, doing a nice job getting a first down for the Wildcats. Ball inside the 30, right to the 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Wildcats. 57 seconds to go in the third quarter. I'm sure they'd like to get this in the third quarter. Back to throw the ball is Fleming, rolling. Eludes a blocker.
Wow,
nice patch. Nice pass. Good catch by number 10. That's Jackson Myron. Myron's been all over the field tonight. He's done a great job. And Fleming just, again, showed a strong arm. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats. Ball spotted on the 11-yard line. 40 seconds to go here in the third.
He's awfully tall, too.
Yes, he is. Rolling to his right, looking for a receiver. Got one, throws it in there.
Look at
Touchdown, Jackson.
I'll tell you what, the first half, he was not throwing this good.
That was a great drive. Jackson Myron with the catch. He gets in the end zone. So, again, on the arm strength of number 18, number 12, Parker Fleming, the Wildcats march right down the field. Jimmy Demmel got him started with a nice return, and they just punched it right in the end zone in the third quarter to get back in this contest. They're down 14. With the extra point, they're down 13. So the score now, 27-14. Wildcats showing a sign of life.
A little
Rod?
bit there. Well, more importantly, we're seeing the talent level of some of our young players. I'm really impressed with Fleming's movement of the ball.
Absolutely.
That drive. He can throw. He can run. He can jack you around back there. And I really like that.
You know what happens? Sometimes you have to be able to pass the ball to be able to run the ball. If people don't respect your pass, they're going to load up and stack up your run. So you have to be able to pass the ball or have the threat of a pass to open up your run.
Absolutely.
And with the Pound the Rock program that we have here, and the very successful Pound the Rock program, there must be an element that you can throw the ball, or you will get no respect, and everybody will stack up to push the rock back, if you will.
Right.
Kicking off for the Wildcats, number 8, Zachary Schring.
What we need here is some mistake by Orion. Orion's very few mistakes today.
Absolutely. They've done an outstanding job of holding on to the ball. They've very few penalties, really, on Lake Orion, and no turnovers that I recall for Lake Orion.
Very well coached team. We've had an interception. They had a near fumble at the very beginning.
Yeah.
We thought, hey, this is going to be a game.
This looked promising at that point.
Their first
this is a ball game now.
Yeah, it is.
27-14. 30 seconds to go here in the third quarter. The Wildcats just scored their second touchdown of the day. Sherwin back to kick. I'm sure number 1, Haggett, is back there to receive the kick. Waiting for the referees to give them the go-ahead. Here we go. Nice boot by Sherwin. Right to number 1.
Wow.
Haggett with a big head of steam.
Look at that.
Oh, and Haggett's going to take it to the house.
Look at the speed on that young man.
Haggett just absolutely took it to the house. There is a flag on the field. He ran right into a host in a pile. I thought for sure that they had him bottled up, but nope. It looks like it's coming back.
Oh, my goodness. I mean, good for Oxford, but...
Yeah, well, you hate to, it doesn't diminish the effort by Haggett. He did a great job, and let's give credit to those blockers on that special teams for the Dragons.
Wow. Tell you, the best plays are called back, are they not?
Absolutely.
What
So
athleticism.
Coach Reason is talking to his kicker.
Penalties again.
I think they didn't want him to kick it to number 1.
No. No, don't kick it to him.
There's a whole nother side of the
'Cause he does
the field.
that.
Yeah. There's a whole nother side of the field over there. Just kind of send it off in that direction. So the Wildcats dodge a bullet right there. That could have been a killer, but the Dragons got caught holding. So the ball came all the way back again. You're talking about a 62-yard penalty right there,
Wow.
negating 6 points. That's a big penalty. You know, little things make big differences in ball games like this. Here's a perfect example. Coach Reason talking to his kicker and telling his kicker, don't kick it to him. And the ball went right to him. He didn't have any effort to go get that ball. So you got to do the little things, because when you look at the difference between a win and a loss in games, it typically boils down to 3 or 4 plays in a contest.
Absolutely.
Especially a close game. So 3 or 4 mistakes, 1 or 2 mistakes, 3 guys making 1 mistake, 1 guy making 2 mistakes. It makes a big difference, and sometimes things like that. So that's what you're here for at JV. You're here to learn. You're here to understand, follow direction. Coaches know more about this game than the kids. So it's all about that learning curve, so that when you get to varsity and you're playing in front of 1,000 people, that stuff doesn't happen.
I tell you, there's so many plays I've seen where teams had great, talented kids and just didn't have the discipline or the...
Well, they will have the discipline here.
Absolutely.
And in Lake Orion as well. So coming off the left side.
Wow. Nice run.
Another 10-yard run.
Number
23 for the Dragons. That's Dylan Frank.
Tackle made by number 12, Parker Fleming.
Parker Fleming, the quarterback, made the stop on the play.
First down for the Dragons. Ball spot at their own 49-yard line.
So that is a first down for the Dragons. Dragons with the ball. We are now in the 4th quarter. Just starting, 11:40 to go. Dragons up 27-14.
That was a really nice run by Frank. Just leaning forward the whole way, had his momentum.
The offensive line for the Dragons
Beautiful.
are really controlling this game. Over the right side, good job by the defense. Stacking him up with about a 2-yard carry. Once again, that was Frank. Ben Krause on the stop. He got a lot of help from his Wildcat teammates. But once again, the games are won and lost in the trenches, and the Lake Orion offensive line really has done a nice job all day. They popped some big holes for their tailbacks, and their quarterback, John Marshall, has done a great job just not making mistakes, controlling the game.
I think they've only had 1 or 2 penalties all game.
23, Dylan Frank, the ball.
Dylan Frank again gets 3 yards on that run. So it's going to bring up a 3rd down and, let's call it 5.
5.
So the Wildcats need to stop because they're down 2 scores, and the clock is approaching the 10-minute mark here in the 4th quarter.
Both teams working really fast. You notice?
Yep.
Getting a lot of football in here.
It's cooling off. It's a great night to be on the field for sure. Marshall pitches the ball back to fake the reverse this time. Nice job there by the Wildcats. Number 12 come up and disrupt it. Missed the tackle, but he did disrupt the play.
56. Jason Green.
Green on the stop for the... No, that's Zach Edwards for the Dragons making the stop. Nope, Jason Green. Oh, we got 256. Oh, how did that happen? Must have been short on jerseys.
We do.
We got 256 in our program. So here's a big play for the Wildcat defense. 4th down, ball spotted on the 43-yard line of the Dragons, or of the Wildcats. So the Wildcats can get the ball back if they can stop them right here.
Be nice field position.
Straight ahead running by the quarterback, and he is going to get the first down.
Number 16, John Marshall.
John Marshall with the keeper, gets the ball to the 40-yard line and gets the first down.
That carry is good for Lake Orion first down.
So the clock is stopped at 9:09 while they move the chains. Wildcats trail 14-27 to the Lake Orion Dragons. The freshman ball team for the Wildcats won earlier today.
I would suspect this is what Orion's going to do, keep the ball on the ground, run that clock, see if they can't just get...
John Marshall hands the big number 32, Jordan Lewis again. Jordan Lewis is the biggest man on the field, and he can run. Jimmy Demmel, one of the smallest guys on the field, made the tackle.
I love that about football.
Great courage there by Jimmy Demmel. Going to bring up a second down and 4, 6 yards on that gain.
Orion taking their time, eating as much clock as they can.
Well, that's good coaching. There's no question that they understand the game. They understand how it's done. Looks like Demmel's got some, number 4, Ben Krause has got some equipment problems, so he comes off the field. Number 53 goes in to replace him. That's Richard Gilbreth. 2nd and 4, 8:06 to go here in the fourth quarter. Fake the handoff.
Look out.
He's caught in the backfield. Nice job by the Wildcats. Number 28, Coda Burr. Big play right there for the Wildcats. Going to bring up a 3rd down and 12. Boy, he had nowhere to go. Burr came off the left side, and it looked like number 8, Zach Sherwin, was in there as well. 7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats trail the Lake Orion Dragons 27-14. Number 16, Jonathan Marshall, is quarterback the whole way for the Dragons. Pitch goes to number 23. That's Dylan Frank. Frank gets to the outside and breaks a tackle. Dylan Frank does a nice job. Depending on the mark, he might have the first down, and it looks like he does. Boy, it looked like there was nothing there, and all of a sudden, he popped out the other end and got the first down.
That's a killer, because that's more clock time.
Yep, that's a great point.
And that's when all Lake Orion has not put it in the air wisely.
Well, again, they're well coached. Their program understands the game very well. And when you have a 13-point lead, you have the ball, kill clock. Looks like they've been running that right side. They've been picking on whoever's over there on the right side all night. Looks like the Dragons are going to call a timeout here. Little confusion by on the offense there. They were really late getting to the line. I think they wanted to avoid a delay of game penalty, which they certainly would have gotten. So you going to the ball game tomorrow night? There should be a whale of a crowd, and I would suggest you go early to get a parking spot.
Well, I might walk there. It took me forever to get out of here last time.
Yeah.
They sent me south, and I live north of here. And yes, so I might walk.
Yeah.
I might.
Well, you park out there on what is it?
That's a little long of a walk, but
Stadium Drive, and park to the west end of Stadium Drive. It's a decent walk, but at least at the end of the game, you can get to your car and head north. Excuse me.
And Oxford is sending a pep band there.
Oh, that'll be fun.
They don't usually do that in Michigan. But we are going to send a pep band there. Unofficial pep band, that is.
There you go. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons, trying to close this one out against the Wildcats. JV football 2015, Dragons versus Wildcats. Handoff, that's Lewis. Great job there by the Wildcat defense. There were 2 people hanging on for dear life. Looked like one of the 56s was on there.
Number 32, Jordan Lewis, the ball carrier, making the tackle. Number 53, Richard Gilbert.
Richard Gilbreth as well,
Also
number
one on the
53. I think it takes more than one to bring down old big number 32.
But it does do what they want it to do. It's eating a lot of clock.
6:30 to go here in the fourth. Marshall going to throw the ball. He rolls out to his right. He's getting pressured. Picked off by the Wildcats.
How about
Sergio
that?
Borg, I believe. Is that number 22? Sergio Borg on the pickoff. But good pressure right there by Zach Sherwin. He was the one that was pressuring the quarterback and got him to throw the ball inadvisably, and Borg snapped it up. So there's the turnover the Wildcats needed.
10 at their own 31.
Going to have to work fast.
Well, this team has shown a couple of big runs. They just got called back for penalties. Certainly our quarterback has a strong arm. He showed it right there, and it dropped again. Number 22. That's Nick Butterworth. That's 2 interceptions Butterworth's dropped tonight. Maybe that's why the name Butter.
Yeah.
Slippery hands. Hang in there with me, Dragons.
Yeah.
I know. We're just having some fun. 6:07 to go. Second down and 10 for the Wildcats. Down 13 points. Wildcats with the possession due to the interception by number 22, Sergio Borg, and good pressure by number 8, Zach Sherwin. Crowd getting into the game. Pitch back. Almost looked like he was going to try to throw the ball. Nothing there for the Wildcats. I think they were trying to catch him back, looking for the pass.
Maybe number 55, Dustin Sokolowski.
Third down and 9.
Down and 9.
Wildcats need a couple big plays here. Quarterback's coming off the field limping. Oh, that's not the quarterback. That's number 16. Boy, I don't like these uniforms. I can't tell who they are. Good throw. Oh,
And another one.
hit number 34 right in the chest. Wrong color jersey, Christopher Cade. You're going to have to go for it here. You're going to try to win this ball game. Fourth down, 9 to go. Even though you got the ball on your own 32-yard line, you need to go for it. Ryan Miller into the contest. Borg going off to the left. Sherwin off to the right. Pitch back. Play was here earlier today. Ball's thrown short, but nice move by number 8. Sherwin made a great move on the pass to get in position, but it was broken up by a Dragon defender.
Ball be turned over at downs.
Ball was thrown short, but Sherwin saw it. He made a move, got in position to catch the ball, and it was nearly a big play. That was the play that they started the game with and had success with. 5:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats trail 13 points to the Dragons, 27-14. Dragons have done a real good job with only one turnover today and shown some real big play capabilities. Marshall stays in as the quarterback. Full house backfield, big number 32 Lewis. Trying to get outside. Dragons are reaching for the ball, Wildcats are reaching for the ball, not tackling. But they did get him down with only a 4-yard gain.
Jason Green.
Lewis looked like he was trying to get to the outside, bounce it out there.
Yeah.
He has the wheels to get out there by the looks of it. Second down and 6, 4 minutes, 20 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. Marshall, inside handoff. Good job by number 23 holding on to the ball, Dylan Frank. Both hands on the ball, running with that ball held on tightly. No fumbles here. 3rd down and 3 with under 4 minutes to go.
I
Third
think
down, 3.
Well, tomorrow night's ball game is going to be interesting because both teams have struggled this year. Not what they expected. And they're going to tomorrow's win puts one of them in a better position for the state tournament at the end of the year, the playoffs. Lewis, big number 32, takes the pitch over the right side.
he's got
And
first
look
down.
at that. One of the Wildcats grabbed onto him and just bounced right off. Such a big man. Trying to see who that was. Looked like Sherwin that might have just bounced off. It's why you tackle low, you don't tackle high.
First and 10 for the
But
Oxford
tomorrow's
17-yard line.
game is going to be key. If you look at both teams' schedules, both of them think they can win this game to give them 2 wins on the season. You got to get to 6 to make the state playoffs. So the bottom line is tomorrow night's game for early contest is very important.
Absolutely. Both teams losing to Athens.
Athens.
Yeah.
Lewis
Lewis.
running hard over the left side this time.
Wow.
They have a weapon there. I don't know whether that'll transfer up to the varsity squad at any point, but that big man can run.
Yes, he can.
Number 28, Coda Burr.
And so far, pretty good at holding onto the ball, too.
Yes, indeed.
It's always nice to have the Larry Zonka type to go to, you know.
I like
Pete
your
Manasak.
Yeah, I like your reference earlier to Refrigerator
No,
Perry.
he wasn't as good as those guys, but yeah.
Yeah,
he
no,
was.
just a big man, held onto the ball, had good wheels and strength.
Absolutely.
First down inside the 10, ball spotted on the 6, 1st and goal for the Dragons. 2 minutes, 40 seconds to go. Dragons trying to close this one out. They're up 27-14. Pitched the ball out to number 1. Number 1's been a speedster all night and got in the end zone again. Jonathan Haggett, Haggitt, Haggett with another score. And he had one called back earlier today on that kickoff return.
That was one of the prettiest plays of the game, and it was called back, but wow.
Absolutely.
That young man run, and he's a big guy, too.
Yeah. They don't list the size of the Lake Orion players on the roster we receive, but Haggett looks like he's got the size and the wheels to be a solid player at the next level. And by next level, I mean varsity. So Bluss punches the ball through for another extra point. That's 33-14.
Parker Bluss making the score.
Wildcats find themselves down 20 again with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go.
Left in the ball game.
Well, I've seen a lot of things in this JV squad that I like. I like the openness of the offense. I like the passing. There's certainly some talent down there. There's no question about that. The mistakes got to stop. That's really what the difference in this ball game has been. We could hang on to the ball, but our mistakes keep causing us to not be able to do that. Now, there's no question Lake Orion's done an outstanding job with their offense. I don't think but 1 or 2 times we've stopped them all day. So when you have that situation, you have to score on offense, and we've made more mistakes on offense than an Oxford coach team normally will. Coach Reason will fix that. He knows how to do it. He's done it before. So the bottom line is team will get better for today's effort, and they have shown some positive things.
Well, this is what I notice in sports, and I know Fleming's thrown almost 3-4 interceptions, but he does have the tools. He's big. Now, it takes a while for them bigger guys to catch up in their coordination.
Yep.
Give him another year. I tell you what, he's going to be a premier quarterback.
Well, nice job there by Jimmy Demmel again. That's 2 nice returns from Jimmy Demmel. Brought that ball up the left side, ran north and south. That's what you want to see from a return guy. So he did a real good job getting that ball upfield.
Concession stand are selling hot dogs for $1 and popcorn.
So 2:19 to go. Wildcats looking to try to get something to happen here.
I tell you, we've had some good play from Demo. We've had great earlier with Hudson.
Hudson's done a nice job
Yes,
all
he
night
has.
long.
Sergio Borg, fantastic out there.
Fleming, again, has shown a strong arm.
I think he's going to get better with time. I
Without
really do.
question. Again, he's 10th grade, sophomore.
Well, it's the thing with the big guys. The big guys, I see it all the time. it takes that extra year sometimes for them to mature, but when they do, look out.
Handoff goes to, I believe that's Demo.
Man,
Good
is
run,
he
good
persistent.
strong run. That was number 11, Ryan Miller, as the quarterback there, handing the ball off to Demo.
And don't forget Ben Krause, who we've been mentioning.
Ben Krause
just
had a
about
nice game, no question.
every
Very
other
solid
play.
ball game.
Absolutely. Jackson Myron in the first half, having some nice runs.
Absolutely. So nice run there for Demo, 7 yards. Going to bring up a 2nd down and 3. 1 minute to go here in the contest. Miller hands the ball off to number 31, Hudson. Hudson goes over the left side. Looks like he got the first down and then got pushed back.
Hudson carries the ball.
The referee stopped the clock.
6. Nick Paragargan.
So they are giving the Wildcats a first down there.
First down.
Well, I should say the Wildcats got a first down, but nothing was given. It was good, hard-nosed football by the Dragons and good running by the Wildcats. Ryan Miller getting a chance to quarterback the squad here late in the contest.
Good idea, because, people get hurt in this game.
Yeah, somehow.
Yeah.
Miller tucks the ball, throws it out here to number 22. That's Sergio Borg. Sergio Borg just shy of the 50-yard line. Well, I'll tell you what I do notice by the Dragons. They get a guy slowed down. There is a host of white jerseys that get to that ball. It's incredible to see the sea of white that comes after you once you've gotten slowed down. This will be the last play of the contest. We once again like to thank OCTV for giving us the opportunity to bring you the ball game. We'd like to say thank you to the Lake Orion Dragon Community TV for splitting tonight and tomorrow with us. That's an awesome idea, and maybe we should continue that in the future. So for Rod, this is JR. For you guys that know me in Lake Orion, it's Claude. We'll see you again next year for the Lake Orion and Oxford football game.
Good night.
Good night.